What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at an undervalued fighter that is on tonight's card for UFC Fight Night, Garcia vs. Onama, November 1st, 2025, being held in Las Vegas, Nevada. So the one fighter I am focusing on to target some cards for is Ketlin Vieira. So tonight she fights Norma Dumont in the bantamweight division. This fight, whoever wins this, will lead to a title shot versus Kayla Harrison down the road, in my opinion. And these are two really high level, really strong fighters. But the reason I want to focus on Ketlin Vieira is because I think there's some potential for some opportunity. Because in this fight, Norma Dumont is the heavy favorite, minus 180. Ketlin Vieira is the underdog at plus 150. But Ketlin Vieira is an animal. And she's been in some amazing battles and fought all the top fighters in this division. And I think we can find some collectibles to focus on to add to our positions just to take advantage of her being the underdog in this fight. So we look at some of the past fights for Ketlin Vieira. And we can go back as far as 2021 when she beat Miesha Tate by unanimous decision. She beat Holly Holm by split decision. In 2023, she lost a really close split decision to Raquel Pennington. Then she proceeded to beat Pani Kianzad in 2023. Last year, she lost to Kayla Harrison, who's the current champion, in a unanimous decision. Earlier this year, Ketlin Vieira beat Macy Chiasson in a unanimous decision to set up this fight tonight. So Ketlin Vieira has fought all the top contenders, all the top fighters in this division. She's seasoned. She's near her prime. And I just think that she is going to win tonight. I think she is going to beat Norma Dumont. So let's take a look at another metric I'd like to use for collectibles and overall sentiment is Google Trends. So in this Google Trend search, we're comparing Ketlin Vieira to Norma Dumont. And we're doing it in the United States over a 12-month period. And you can see that Ketlin Vieira in the blue has high peaks. And then obviously with the fight coming up, the searches are trending higher. And yes, you can see that Norma Dumont is getting more internet searches and more hype than Ketlin Vieira, which I think it positions for a perfect opportunity to pick up some of her UFC cards and really find some high-end value. If we look throughout the entire world for the same search, again, Norma Dumont is still higher overall, but we see that Ketlin Vieira does have a higher peak. So I think there is opportunity here and things that we can look at. So the next tab I'm going to pull up is Card Ladder. This is a website to look at past sales. So the card I want to focus on in this search is Ketlin Vieira's rookie card from 2021 Panini Prism. And we can see here that even her rookie card in PSA 10 out of 99, which is the orange Prism, is kind of all over the place in sales. It sold for $43 at auction in September. Then it only went for $12.50 in October, which makes no sense. I'm not sure what happened here. But the point of looking at this information is just to show that you can get some of our serial numbered rookie cards for really cheap prices. $1, $5, $13 out of 25 out of 25. And just going back here, again, we're not seeing hundreds of dollars in value here. But you can build a pretty stellar position in Ketlin Vieira, who I believe in is a fighter, and I believe has potential to really take advantage of this bantamweight division. And I just think that there's so much opportunity here. So I'm going to tell you what my strategy is to dive into this. So now we're going to go to eBay. And the search I pulled up is 2021 Prism Ketlin Vieira. And first I start with auctions. These are overpriced. They're gorgeous cards out of 25, but for 30 bucks, this is not where I'm looking at. Even if you go to buy it now for Prism and you sort by lowest price, you can get Ketlin Vieira's rookie cards for as cheap as $1. I don't see much value in anything that's non-serial numbered. I would only be focusing on serial numbered cards. But if you go here, you can see her Red Prism Rookie at a $275 for $1. I think that serial number is too high at a $275. For Ketlin Vieira, I would try to focus on anything at a 99 or less would be my target. So again, just kind of scrolling through here. Not much opportunity for her rookie card at this moment, in my opinion. But we're not done yet. You have to keep hunting. So another place to look is for Ketlin Vieira autographs. So right now on eBay, there are only 33 listings for any of her autographs. So let's see what's out here. We have a 2025 Topps Chrome autograph for $5, our best offer. I don't see the harm of throwing out an offer to this seller for $2 or $3 to get a Ketlin Vieira autograph. It's not serial numbered, but again, for a couple bucks, there's low risk, high reward. And we scroll down to some other opportunities here. I like this card here, 2025 Topps Chrome out at $199 an autograph, $12 our best offer. You throw out a $5, $6 offer, maybe you get lucky. We scroll down a little bit further to see what else is on the market currently leading up to this fight. Gold autograph at a $15 our best offer. I think if you could pick this card up for $7 or $8, you're doing great. But here's my favorite card on eBay right now for Ketlin Vieira. And just as a reminder, you have to take what the market gives you. And there's still opportunity here. And there's still some moves to be made to pick up some of her collectibles. So 2023 Panini's Chronicle UFC Crown Ketlin Vieira Royal Silhouettes. So this card here has a relic piece, has a great image of her standing there ready to go to battle, and then it has an autograph. It is a sticker autograph, which I know amongst collectors is not the most desirable, but it's still an autograph. It's at a $99, $15 or best offer. I'm going to make an offer on this to the seller for $7. I think anything under $10 shipped is a no-brainer for this card. Good looking card, great image, relic, autograph, 3 points that I like to look for. And we keep going down. Here's another one. 2023 Panini's Chronicle Crown Royale autograph patch at a $99. This patch looks more visually appealing than the other one we looked at because there's some different color variation. Again, an autograph, $25 or best offer. I'm going to make an offer on this for $10 because it has free delivery, and we'll see if the seller bites or not. Here's another one here. Same set, same type of card. Relic with a touch of color on here. An autograph at a $99 again. I'm going to make an offer on this one, $10 or less. So there's some really good opportunity with Ketlin Vieira. Again, none of her cards go for big dollars. She's not that type of fighter. She doesn't have that type of market yet. But again, we're trying to find value. We're trying to build a collection of fighters we enjoy, fighters that have potential, and just some really cool looking cards. So that is my recommendation. Make your own choices. Don't do what I do. But that's what I see right now for Ketlin Vieira. Obviously, you can look some of her higher end stuff, which I think is totally overpriced. I would not be buying any of this. But there are cards here listed for $5,000. You know, her gold prism out of 10. All the gold prisms in Panini out of 10 are kind of the crown jewel, and this is her rookie card. But for $5,000, the best offer. It's a gorgeous card, but certainly not worth that much. But again, just looking through some of these cards and her high end, I mean, other than this crazy price for this gold prism, there's not one other card listed above $100 for her. So that kind of wraps up the video today. I just want to give a shout out to our channel partners. First, on Whatnot, Josh Rips 561. So Josh is a partner of the channel and does some really good rips on Whatnot for UFC breaks and for also WWE breaks as well. Recently, he just did a break for 2025 UFC Midnight, a full case. He did a 2-box break for WWE, and he's trying to build up the channel, trying to get a good following. So if you can go over and support Josh Rips 561 on Whatnot, we would greatly appreciate it. Another partner of the channel is thecardconservatory.com. So the Card Conservatory offers cleaning services for your sports car collectibles. It's museum grade, high quality cleaning and card restoration. So especially on those 2021 Prism cards that we talked about, a lot of those cards have scuffs, scratches, or damage. So the Card Conservatory provides services to get rid of some of the damage on the cards. It's all free consultation. You just reach out through the website and submit what cards you would like to be reviewed. No money up front. The Card Conservatory will look your cards over and give us an honest assessment of what could be done to the cards. And the fees here are very reasonable, starting as cheap as $22 per card to offer expert cleaning, polishing and buffing of your card, scratch reduction, and also taking photos of the card and changing out the sleeves and the holders. So I just recommend you look at their services. They provide really high quality services for your cards, and just give them a look. If you guys got some values out of this content today and you learned something new, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the channel, leave a comment on the video, and leave a like. It really helps the algorithm. It helps out a ton with the channel. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.